Hi everyone, I'm currently in Gambia. It's my last day here, so I thought I would let you know some things I've learned from traveling around here for 2 weeks. So the first thing that I would suggest you do if you're gonna also travel around Gambia is buy a SIM card at the airport, assuming that you want to be able to let your friends and family know that you're alive at various points throughout your trip. You've got two choices, AfriCell or QCell. AfriCell seems to be a bit more popular, so I went for that one. You can buy data packages at the airport ranging up to 13 gigabytes. They're like not bad prices either. And the guy will actually put the data package on your phone there and there, so it's pretty easy. If you really, really, really need reliable internet throughout your trip, you could actually buy a QCell SIM and an AfriCell SIM and put a data plan on both of them, because I was in quite a few places, like more remote villages and stuff, where AfriCell didn't have signal but QCell did, and I know there's also places the other way around. So if you want to always have signal, you could just buy two SIM cards. But yeah, do not expect there to be Wi-Fi if you're staying in like budget accommodation. Okay, number two, do not take electricity for granted. Trust me, if the place you're staying has electricity at any point, plug in everything, charge your phone, charge your camera, charge your power bank. Make sure you bring a power bank, preferably a solar one like this, because yeah, you never know when that electricity will turn off. So yeah, just take advantage of it while you can. You also don't know if the next place that you're going to go will have electricity. So number three, bring cash in pounds if you're coming from England, or euros, in denominations preferably of like £50. You don't want to change the lassies. You don't want to get the lassies, the local currency, in your country because you won't get as good exchange rate. So bring cash in pounds and then change it in Gambia. As you know, obviously, okay, so I used £200 in my whole 2 weeks, so that's just four £50 notes. It's very easy for me to like hide that. Or did I use 300? Can't remember. Anyway, whatever. Um, yeah, it's very easy to put like a few notes in your pocket or even in your bra, in your passport case, wherever. Whereas if you had that in Delassies, it would be like this much Delassies and you couldn't carry it around. So my point is, whenever you need more money, just change £50 into Delassies and use that until you need to do the same again. It's not easy to find ATMs everywhere, so that's another reason why it's better to have cash, because it's a lot easier to change cash than it is to actually use a card to take out money here. Number four, pack light. In Gambia, if you're traveling away from like tourist areas, you have to walk a lot if you're using public transport, because you'll probably end up staying in some places where the nearest road with public transport is like 30 minutes walk away. Obviously it's hot, obviously you're probably tired. You don't really want to be carrying around anything that weighs more than like, I don't know, 5-6 kilograms. Mine was 6, but then I bought stuff, so then it was 7, and I was definitely struggling with the longer walks with that. So to help you pack light, just remember that you can always reuse your clothes. So when you want to wash them, everywhere that you stay will have buckets and it will have clotheslines. So all you need to do is go to any shop. What's this in my hair? Any go to any shop and strange. Go to any shop and tell them you want omo. Put on your best Gambian accent, omo, and it's 5 Delassies, which is like 7p in English money, and it's a small yellow sachet of, what do you call it, laundry powder. So you use that to wash your clothes. And when you hang them up, they'll dry in a few hours because of the sun. So number five, support local vendors where you can. For example, these peanuts are often seen on the heads of local women, like on a tray. And they only cost 5 Delassies, again, which is like 7p. And obviously if you just buy a few, you're helping her to sell out and to be closer to going home for that day and, you know, seeing her children and stuff like that. So yeah, and also whenever you're buying food, it's obviously going to be useful because you never know when you're going to be somewhere far away from like a food shop or a market or whatever. So it will come in useful. It's not as if you're buying it for no reason. Number 6, do not be scared to use public transport. The minibuses that go from town to town are called geli gelis. Yeah, they're called geli gelis, and people will quite literally like put you on the correct geli geli if you just tell them the name of where you're going. So you really don't need to be worried about going to the wrong place. Yeah, they're cheap. They're a bit rusty, but it's fine. So yeah, don't be scared. So you have geli gelis, and you also have shared taxis, which are yellow with a green stripe going down them. So they normally cost 8 dalasis to go from A to B. If on an occasion you actually want to have like a private taxi, you can stop one of these yellow and green ones if it has no one in it. Well, like yellow ones with the green stripe. If it has no one in it, and tell them you want a town car. So when you say you want a town car, that means you're paying them to take you somewhere privately rather than going on their 8 dalasi route. So yeah, for a town car, my rule was that I didn't pay more than 100 dalasis for like a 10-15 minute journey, and I just based everything else off that. I didn't use them many times, but yeah, so you could just base it off that, like 100 dalasis for a 15-minute journey. So that's like £1.50. Number 7, probably actually the most important, do not go anywhere without hand sanitizer and toilet paper. Trust me. That is, yeah, that is actually the most important one. Yeah, I don't even need to expand on that one. To see more about Gambia, about the places I stayed, you can check out my website, travelwithzoe.org, and Instagram, Zoe_93. So I hope you do decide to travel around Gambia. I hope you have a great time, and thanks for watching.